ain't.
How much y'all try to preach it, bro? Y'all on the middle ends. Y'all know y'all at.
We know we out here every week. We got people that live out here. Right. I live out here. What do you mean? I don't know what y'all think. Like us, y'all think we just ascend into heaven and on the Sabbath day we come down? No, we live in these communities. Right. That's why we out here trying to make a change. Bro, it's not gonna be easy. Judah 8:24. Real quick. It's not gonna be easy. It's never gonna be easy. But guess what? You gotta take that step forward. I took that step forward, and I just don't do it for myself. I do it for the people looking at me. I do it for you, bruh. Even though you say, hey, no matter how much you want to change, it ain't gonna change, bruh. We've been doing this for years. It's been going on before I got out here. Right.
I got a bed, I never sleep. I got a son I never see. So if I'm playing this for keeps, then he can play me for weak. And I ain't playing when I speak. They call it hatred when I'm only saying everything I see.
Like I said, you seem to prescribe. Got tongue twisted. Prescribe to the Bible, right? And that's good. That's good. And I want to show you something real quick.
Revelation chapter 20 and verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were open.
It said, and the books were open. See, with them books, it's basically everything that you do, right? It's everything that you do. Every waking moment or every situation that you've been in, it said they're gonna be laid open, right? And what is he gonna base your books off of? Read on.
And another book was open, which is the book of life.
It said another book was open, which is the book of life. What do they call this? They call it a Holy Bible, and what else do they call it?
That's the book.
The book, yeah, the book, and it says it right here, the book of life. Right. This is the book that gives us life. This is the book that keeps us living right. Read on.
Right. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works.
It said they were judged by the book according to their works. So that goes into what we're doing, how we're doing it. What's going on, brother? Did you know about this? Did you know that we were out here and the Lord is going to judge you according to what? The Lord is going to judge you according to, what do you think?
According to what I do.
According to what you do, right? And do you feel like if the Lord came down now and he getting ready to judge you, you think it's going to be a good judgment or a bad judgment?
No, that's it.
You said you wouldn't know? So can I show you something real quick? Alright, so Exodus 20 real quick. Because like we said, it's going to be judged off the book. And I want to show you something that's in this book that we break. Well, not us, but black, brown, and Hispanic people, they think it's okay to break. But we were given this law so we can keep it. So when we get judged, we'll be A-okay. Read this real quick.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right. It said the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. What day do you think that is, if I may ask? You said what?
That's his day.
It's his day, but it's a day of the...
Sunday.
You said the 7th day?
Sunday.
Okay.
Worship him.
Okay, all right. So let's roll back a little bit.
Okay.
So when you start a calendar, what's the first S on there?
Saturday.
The first S is Saturday?
Sunday. Sunday.
It's Sunday, because the next letter is what?
Yes.
Yep. No, the next letter on the calendar is
Monday.
M, right?
Yeah.
So would that be the first day or the second?
The first day is Sunday. The first day is Sunday.
First day is Sunday, right?
Yes.
All right. So if you do your math, you go a little bit further.
Right.
If it's the first day, what's the last day?
Saturday.
Okay, that's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
And you count it Sunday,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Friday, Saturday.
Right.
So Saturday is the 7th day of the week.
Okay.
And what has happened was, during this time, during the time of slavery, we got told that hey, you don't keep your customs. We gonna give y'all customs to keep. So that's when Sunday worship came in, the Baptist, Pentecostal, all that stuff came in. We lost our heritage, right? And then from there on, we have lost our identity. So now what happens is we got people giving us our identity. That's when we go into, oh, Sunday is the day of worship. When the Bible says Saturday, the seventh day is the day. Right. And it said, remember it. The Holy Bible? Absolutely. That's the Holy Bible. But what's happened is we'll have people tell us, oh, we ain't got to keep that no more. Oh, this, that, and the third. But it's still right here. And I just read in the last book of the Bible where it says we're going to be judged of keeping these laws. So that's why we out here. We showing our people how to live. We showing our people, hey, we have lived the era, but now no more. We got to keep the Sabbath day. We got to keep it holy. Because that's something we're going to be judged off of, according to the Bible. And I don't want our people to lose out or be judged or condemned because they didn't keep something as simple as not buying and selling on the Sabbath, right? And then it goes further than that. Because it goes deep. You know what I'm saying? Give me Numbers 15. Because I want to show y'all something. And I didn't get your name, brother. You said Trey? Trey, nice to meet you. I know you've seen our attire and you see all the brothers dealing with us. They look good. They got something on their shirts that you don't see familiar. It's not every day you see these on people's shirts. But we understand that we got laws we got to keep. We have lost our laws. We lost our heritage. But now we coming back to living by this book. So when we get judged, we can say, hey, according to the law, I kept it. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Numbers 15.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 37. Bring it up. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
It said, make them fringes in the borders of our garments throughout our generation. What does that mean, throughout your generation? You said what? Okay, throughout your generation, it means your kids' kids. That's why we still wear them to this day, right? It's saying throughout your generation, as you continue to generate, you continue to wear fringes. That's why we out here doing it, read.
And that day put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring.
Right. So this was given to us so we could continue to remember that we got to keep the laws of God. I'm sorry? What church we go to? It's on the flyer. We call Israel United in Christ. We have a school where we have fellow members that keep the Sabbath. Like today, we keeping the Sabbath. We understand it ain't no buying and selling. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? And we keep it holy. And you may have not known that buying and selling is a wrong on the Sabbath, but give me that, Nehemiah. But it's things and more things that we have to learn that has been lost. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, oh, Jesus Christ. We'll say, hey, Jesus, it don't matter what color Jesus Christ is. And we've heard that multiple times. You know what I'm saying? But we never really think about what we're saying. Like, hey, if it didn't matter, why would they paint him white? Right. You know what I'm saying? Why are we okay with saying it doesn't matter when he's white? You know what I'm saying? When the Bible says otherwise. Right. But it's embedded in our head. But we got to come back to embedding these laws in our head. Right. You know, about keeping the Sabbath. Right. About how it's holy. Right. How to keep it holy. And I'm going to give y'all a little snippet real quick. Read that.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
Right, and that's how we show our power according to the Bible. We show our power by keeping these laws. Hold that real quick, Deuteronomy 4. We show our power by keeping these laws, by holding them to a high standard. Because when it comes to the other nations, we'll look at these stores all around us, right? How many of these stores are owned by our people? None of them. None of them are owned by our people. I'm sorry?
It's by choice.
You say it's by choice? Okay, fair enough. If these stores are owned by the other nations, do you think they respect us in our own community? Because it's our community, right?
I run the business. I got a whole food truck.
Okay, absolutely. You got your own food truck, and that's good. That's cool. But guess what? You got the power to keep these laws. Are you keeping them? No. See? But you have the power to change your whole community.
If I wanted to.
If you wanted to. But
a lot of people don't want to be changed. You can't make nobody change that don't want to be changed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Deuteronomy 4. I want to read something real quick. Because you saying if you wanted to change. I want to show you the power of changing your community. Read that real quick about
Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me. They should do so in the land whither you go to possess it.
Right.
Keep therefore and do them.
Right.
For this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations.
So this is our understanding and wisdom in the sight of other nations. Because like I said, these stores around us, they know who we are. We don't know who we are when it comes down to it. Like my brother here, he knows who he is. Like he said, he has the power. He's a business owner, and that's very good. I'm not shunning you on that, but it's some things you have the power to do to change in your community. Like I said, buying and selling on the Sabbath. You have the power to change your people. Saying, hey, I don't open up on the Sabbath day. I could do Sunday, but I don't open up on the Sabbath day because guess what? I understand that you are my community. I want you to live right. So guess what? I'm gonna change so y'all can live right. Your community affects how everything else goes. You know what I'm saying? If you in a state where it's crime, gun violence, this, that, and the third, what are you gonna think about yourself? I'm supposed to do that, right? Am I lying? But if you're in a society where you saying, hey man, you can't kill one another. You can't do this. You can't do that. What does that do? What does that do to our mental? What does that do to our whole community? That changes the whole effect. It's like a domino effect. Read Joshua 1:8 real quick. Because I want to show you something, bruh. Real quick, this is the last one I got for you. Because you got the power to change everything. And the Lord's giving you grace, right?
The power, but a lot of people don't want to be changed. They'll start them. You know what I'm saying? You're beefing with me. You'll be beefing with these people trying to change something. You know,
and I understand that. And I understand that. But you got your own walk, brother. I understand totally. See what I mean? That's why we out here. And if we could change that. Because I don't know what's going on in that situation, but guess what? If that store was shut down, they wouldn't be looking for nobody to, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Right. But look, you see how heavily they police our communities? We can do that ourselves. That's right. If we just, hey, ain't no buying and selling. You know what I'm saying? Everything's shut down. Just in that simple situation. And I know you saying, hey, but look, you could change.
How much y'all trying to preach, bro? Y'all in the middle ends. Y'all know y'all at?
We know we out here every week. We got people that live out here. Right. I live out here. What do you mean? Right. I don't know what y'all think. Like us, y'all think we just ascend into heaven? And on the Sabbath day we come down? No, we live in these communities. Right. That's why we out here trying to make a change. Bro, it's not going to be easy. Judith 8:24. Real quick. It's not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. But guess what? You got to take that step forward. I took that step forward. Right. And I just don't do it for myself. I do it for the people looking at me. I do it for you, bro. Even though you say, hey, no matter how much you want to change, it ain't gonna change. Bruh, we've been doing this for years. It's been going on before I got out here.
Right.
Before I was even in the truth. But guess what? We still push forward. We still make that mark. We still put that example forward. Right? Because it can be done.
Right.
Read that.
Judas chapter 8 verse 24.
Bring it out.
Now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren.
Right. It says show an example. It never says it's going to be easy. When it comes to example, you got to push forward. Like, are you a father? You a father, bro. And I'm a father too. Nobody said fatherhood is gonna be easy, but you still know you gotta handle business for who? Your little dude, your little man. So guess what? So he can say, hey, my father did it, I know I can do it. You setting that good example for him. You know what I'm saying? You a business owner. You showing him, hey, you could do this, you can establish this, you can network. You put that example forth. The same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? As much as you saying, hey, the world ain't gonna never change. If we had that ideology, we wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Read it.
Now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren, because their hearts depend upon us.
Right. It said because their hearts depend upon us. And there's people out here, their hearts are faint, man. They need that. As much as they say they don't want that change or this and that, you still put that mark forth. You still do what you need to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? We still need to take care of what we need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? We need to keep the Sabbath. We need to keep it holy. You need to be that example. We're that example for our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy 28 real quick. Alright, man, go. Hey, make sure you check out that flyer. Alright, for real, we're an example for our people. So like I was saying, I know y'all about to, you know, it's getting kind of chilly. Oh, okay. Well, why you ain't bring them over here?
She ain't got on no clothes.
Oh, she ain't got on no clothes. Okay. Well,
We'll talk about that too, right?
no, absolutely. See, Leviticus 19 real quick. Because like I told the sister right here, it's not about talking about you. It's things that we didn't know, and we got to address it. We being, you know, if I say I'm your brother, you my sister, you know what I'm saying? What brother or sister will let someone go into harm's way? You know what I'm saying? You really don't love that person if you say, hey, I'm gonna just let them figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You stop them. You grab, hey, you going the wrong path. Come this way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we out here to do. We ain't out here to, you this, that, and the third. No, we out here to enlighten our people on things that they didn't know about. Read Leviticus 19:17.
Leviticus chapter 19 verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Right. So it's not hate. We not out here, we don't hate our people. We love our people. And like I was telling bro, we love our people so much, we put our lives on the line. You know what I'm saying? We out here telling our people, because everybody don't agree. Some people have cussed at us, fussed at us, just for what? Speaking the Bible. But in reality, we showing our people love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We showing our people, hey, we shouldn't do that. We got to come back to keeping these commandments. Other people, if they let you go on living your life in error, they don't love you. They don't.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
It said, thou shalt anywise rebuke thy neighbor. And when we think about rebuke, we think, when people say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But no, rebuke is just going into a word that they use for correction.
Right.
You should correct your neighbor. If I see y'all going off, I'm gonna say, hey, my sister, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You got more power than that, right? You a child of God, as they say. Literally, a child of God, because everybody say, oh, they a child of God. But you an Israelite, sister. That's high esteem in the Bible, because the Israelites were chosen. The chosen tribe, holy. Finish that out and then go to Deuteronomy 7:6.
And not suffer sin upon him.
It said, and not suffer sin upon him. Meaning, if I don't tell y'all what the Bible says, guess what? It falls on me. I'm the one in sin, because I'm just letting you go by. It's literally like letting you go out in the street and walk in the road. And I know the cars are coming, but you don't. So then guess what? You get hit. So now it's on me. Because I didn't even attempt to save your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we out here doing. We trying to save our people's lives by coming back and keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.